How do I know if this is live? Oh, there it is. Person is here. Okay. Hey guys, just pop it in. Why am I popping in? By the way, I promised Maria's teacher to teach some crafty for the kids. Maria doesn't know, so please don't tell her. And so I was preparing the things to make the little video to send, and I was like, Mana, let's share it. Okay. So I, like a teacher that's gonna teach crafty, I thought about the occasion. I know some people does not celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, or I don't know what you're celebrating right now, but it's always fun to have something to do in the holidays with the kids. So what I came with the idea was make some Christmas blankets or holiday blankets, whatever you want to call. And instead of using fabric, you guys can see it. I think you can see it. Instead of using fabric, I'm using paper because it's easier for the kids. It's also for the teachers. They use some papers. So you're gonna use like a 12 by 12 cardstock, and you're gonna need two more kind of 12 by 12 or whatever of a size you find. But the idea is to have 16 3 by 3 squares. Okay, and you're gonna have some fun with that. So because I am recording this for her class, I'm just supposed to play here because I forgot to record. Because I'm recording this for her class, I'm gonna feel a little bit weird, like a classy-ish vibe. But it's kind of a easy and simple craft that you can do with your kids, so they can even do by themselves and learn some geometry, math on the process. Look at the hexagons. So let me find my camera here. I don't know where I put it. I am here. And let's see if this gonna work with, if I can find my other camera. So guys, bear with me. You are being my totally incomplete guinea pig. I don't know how to use this using two cameras to be true. Very interesting. Oh, the content in the second camera. There it is. Okay, let's see how that goes. Why they need my password here. I have no idea if you guys could hear me or not. I hope you guys have be able to hear me and see the explanation of that. It is not very crazy hard. So recap, we cut 16 squares. Ooh, it's upside down, butterfly. 16 squares papers, each one measuring 3 inches by 3 inches. And 8 of them was this blue sparkle. The other 8 was those polka dots. And then later on, we cut the squares in half by cutting them in the diagonal. And we rearrange them to give a different kind of pattern. And this one here is kind of, let's say, diamond. Speaking at teacher level was rainbows. I learned this here. I always call diamond. Anyway. But you can make all kinds of different shapes with those. And for those that do sewing, like I do, those can be served as templates for you guys. So you can, if you want to try a different shape, but you don't want to be cutting your fabric yet to see if the sink is going to look like the way you want, you can try use different papers and even save them later to do different patterns for your patchwork. Okay. Hi, Katie. I just logged in and could not hear you a minute ago. Oh gosh, I think I just did the whole thing with no sound. That's a bummer. Because meaning and then I needed to record all again. Yay! Bear with me, peeps. Bear with me. The life of a mom. So apparently the video that I make for the first graders of my, yeah, Katie, my first graders friends, that's my my daughter class, didn't have any sound. How that? For a win. That's explain why all those YouTube videos, the people just use like little music. I hate that music. Just saying, people. When you go when you go do something else, don't use that music. It's very irritating. No, Katie, it's not for wrapping paper. I volunteer for my kids' classes usually, but this year I couldn't be in class because nobody's in class. So we are all virtual. So I was talking to my daughter's sister, well, my daughter's teacher, English as a second language or something sometimes. And I told her that I could help when crafting. And the way I found to help was, oh, maybe we can do some crafting that has some mat on it, meaning we can play with shapes to do different kind of shapes. So that is our holiday blanket that can be used as wall decoration, super size card because you can come and write something in the back. Or if your paper is flexible enough, maybe yeah, you can do as a wrapping paper. Why not? I didn't have thought about that. It's kind of a nice idea, but isn't it? I'm take a note. So it looks like I'm gonna need to go for the round 2 because my video didn't have any sound before. Look like the shame on that. So bear with me, friends. Let's go for the round 2. Let's try with the green paper, shall we? Let's go. So it looks like I cannot share screen with my other camera, like to have me talking and showing down the table. At least my technical skills is not that good yet. So, let's try in my old-fashioned way, one camera at a time, okay? So I go talk through the kids and try again. If you guys is wondering, see, you can use patchwork with fabric and do amazing stuff. I'm working on this still for my daughter. It's because holiday, I was just cooking, cleaning, and cooking and decorating. I couldn't sew anything those days. So round 2, let's go. Hi, second graders. Oh, sorry, peeps, you are first graders. Doing again. Hi, first graders. Here's Patricia. I'm Maria's mother, and I'm going teach you a little craft today. Okay, we're gonna learn how to make a still wet with glue, a holiday blanket. Woo! So we can do this holiday blanket, and you can create different shapes. Can you see it? With shapes. So we're gonna work with some different kind of shapes. All you guys are gonna need, it is 18 squares, okay? No, 16 squares. And your square is gonna measure 3 by 3, or seja, every side of your square gonna be 3 inches. That's what it means to be a square, yeah? Anyway, so you're gonna need 8 squares in one color or print, and another 8 squares in a different color or print, okay? So that's how we're gonna do this amazing craft. Other thing that you're gonna need, it is a 12 by 12 cardstock that can be pretty much any color. I prefer white, but as you're gonna see, you can use any color to be your base, okay? Or you can use, yes, or you can use just plain white 12 by 12 or black, whatever color you have home works. It's gonna be good. Okay, so I'm gonna change for the different camera, guys, and I'm gonna show you how to do that, okay? Let me find my table. That is my table. Welcome to the mess. So we're gonna use 16 squares of 3 inches, 3 by 3 inches. See? And the first thing that we're gonna do is take our paper that's gonna be our base. Maybe use the yellow, let's see. And we're gonna make marks on this paper, okay? So we're gonna take our ruler, because we're gonna need a ruler and a pencil, and we're gonna mark every 3 inches, like 3, 6, 9. And then I slide a little bit down and go again, 3, 6, and 9. Then I'm gonna link these 2 dots by line up my ruler on the dots. You see here? Then I'm gonna make a nice straight line. Then I'm gonna do this for all my dots that I have marking. This is gonna give me columns that measure 3 inches wide. I'm gonna turn my paper 9 degrees. And I'm gonna mark again. And I'm gonna do exactly the same. 3 inches, 6, 9. Come down here, the last line. And line my ruler, 3, 6, 9. And I'm gonna do exactly the same process. I'm gonna line my ruler on my dots. Dot here, dot here. And I'm gonna make a nice and straight line. This is gonna give me a frame, let's say, to do my blanket. So what we're gonna do next, see? I have it look like a checkers. I don't know how to pronounce that right exactly. And all those measures I'm giving for you guys, it is for a cardstock that measures 12 inches by 12 inches. If you have the normal plain paper or this structure paper, They are not squares, they are rectangles. So we're gonna need to adjust for that size, meaning you're gonna need to measure how much wide and tall it is a paper, and you're gonna take how much you can do in a square, okay? But let's follow here. It's just after you do this, you put your base aside a little bit. You're gonna take your squares, and what we're gonna do is you're gonna turn it to the back. Then you're gonna mark your squares in a diagonal. You're gonna make a line from one axis to the other, okay? And that's how they're gonna look like. You're gonna have this mark in your little square. Ooh, can you see this mark in the square? I think it's too many lights. There we go. You see, got it? But why you're gonna need this? Because you're gonna need the light to guide you to cut your square in half in the diagonal. And you make two identical half square triangles. And that's how we're gonna make those cute, nice shapes with those half square triangles. Okay? So you're gonna mark all your 16 squares. After you mark your 16 squares, we're gonna cut on the line to make two half square triangles. After you do that, let me save you a little time. I have some already cut here on red. Oops. That's here on red. I'll put my little flowers by the side. And that's how we're gonna have like two little piles with your half square triangles. And then we're gonna create some different patterns with the patterns that you have. So what that you means, Patricia, you can ask yourself. You can come away to your half square triangles and start to work it. And you can make like diamonds with it, also known as rhombus. Can you see? Or you can decide, I don't think I want to work with this. You can even make like a full square. Let me see how I'm gonna put this. A full square in just one color, if it's what you want, but I don't think that's so fun. Okay, that's my personal preference. But the idea is I'm gonna rearrange those pieces in a way that's gonna give me a different shape, okay? For example, if I put like this, it looks more like a line than a triangle, for example. Let me try different. Oh, let's try this. I think I need something here, guys. Make it like, looks like lines, for example. See? Look like I have stripes cutting in my paper. Oh, let's adjust this friend. Because then you're gonna just come and feel the other side of this with the other color that you have. This is gonna give you some shape here. And also gonna help you have the idea of the pattern that you are creating. Okay. Let's see. One more dot. Let's see what they look like. Oh, I like this. Let's try this different view here. Okay. And the same thing you can do with the other color. Maybe you can make, you want to look at this to make a line as well. And you can create stripes with your paper. Let's see, how am I going to put this? There we go. Continue. And then you just need to be experimenting. You can create different things with this. Isn't that fun? don't think I have all the 16 red cutted yet. That's a bummer. Can I cut it more? Okay. But you guys get the idea? So I can create any kind of crazy shapes with this half square triangles and have some fun doing so. Because if you look here, and we continue. Yeah, I didn't cut it. It's not that I didn't cut it, I use it for the other project. So can you see? That's how you can make the stripes with your half square triangle for your holiday blanket. So let's come back here and let me finish to cut those pieces so I can have enough pieces for my project, okay? After I had marked all my triangles, and I'm gonna tell you why marking is important. But sometimes we are cutting in half here, and we think we're straight, but we're not straight enough. And when you're gonna put together, you're gonna have this gap in between the pieces. It's kind of funny, which is okay too. I'm just going to go quicker and you guys see how these look like when we finish, okay? First graders, my friends at school. So in this case, I'm gonna use two different prints in one kind of solid color. It's not totally solid because it is a glitter paper, but you guys got an idea, right? So we're gonna cut all of them in half. I think I already marked a few of them, not everyone. Cut all of them in half on the diagonal. And the more precise you cut your square or your half a square, the more clean is gonna appear your picture in the end, okay? So what I usually do is I experiment with the shapes. I put all on the paper, and if I look at the shape that I made it and like it, I just go and start to glue the pieces. Or you can go wild and just come here to put some glue on your paper. Glue, glue, glue. The idea is to have glue on every square of your big square. Have a little square of a big square, okay? We have a little glue there. And we're gonna work now to make some fun with this. I don't think I'm gonna make stripes in there. I'm gonna make stripes for this. So I think what I want to make is diamond in the middle. Just like the diamond in the middle. There we go. And let's see. I think I'm gonna go make those four with a polka dot. Or maybe one polka dot, one stripe. Yeah, that's gonna be one polka dot, one stripe. I love polka dot, I love stripes, and I love glitter. Like you guys could notice it. Let's see. There we go. And then what I can do here is do different. Oh, I think I'm gonna make a mix here. I'm gonna do a blue triangle here on top of my friend And I'm going to complete with one coconut and one stripe. What else can I do? I'm gonna do maybe this. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing triangles on top of my diamond. Can you see it? Shaping. Put the other one. Let's triangle on top of the diamond. There we go. So I already have squares inside the squares. Can you see that? So what I'm going to do is fill the other squares, the other sides with the remaining pieces, okay? And I don't want to be repeating, so I want to be put up, stripe, put up, stripe. That's why I want to have a pattern here. A pattern on a pattern. That stuff is getting good. I would say that my math teacher would be super proud of me now. Right? And let's do a finito here. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like a little going in and this thing out because I want to keep it this look of to have a square inside of a square. Okay? There we go. And that's how we make what I'm calling the holiday blanket. Of course, you're gonna put a little glue on every single little point. Then, how do you guys think? That's looking nice? That's a different pattern. And if you take a close look, all of those different patterns was made with a half square triangle that I just turned to and combine in a different way. You guys see it? 4 different patterns, 4 different geometric views, and all we did was using squares, cutting the diagonal and rearrange those pieces. And they gave us all this variety, and I bet you can find even more. So you can finish decorating your holiday blanket with some markers. You can make like in between, you can do something like that reminds you like a little stitching. See? Let me show you on the side here. Let's see. This one gonna be looking like a little stitch. You can use sequins or how call those confettis, little things to decorate it if you want, and you can glue on it. You can use those decorative tapes if you don't want to make like stitches, but you want to put some extra decoration in your blanket. Or you can find some nice papers that have nice stamps that you like it, and you can cut around. For example, I found this cute butterfly on this paper, and I just cut it. And a nice butterfly can just come in, I don't know, I can put a butterfly in the middle of my blanket. Oh, I have these little cards. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is like a Christmas card that you put somewhere. You can just come and put it like in the decorating your background. So now is the moment that you guys can use your imagination. You can take different kind of colors of papers and cut different shapes as well. And that would be also fun. Or you want to, I don't know, put your marker on it. So you can find the letters of your name, print it. In this case, I print it very big. And then I cut around the shape. And then you can just come and see like this. That would be a very cool holiday blanket. And you can use to decorate the wall of your bedroom. You can use as a ultra big card. You can write a message like for your mom, for your grandma, maybe for someone that you are not seeing this holiday season because of the coronavirus. I don't know. For your neighbors, and you can have some fun doing our holiday blanket. I think I'm gonna use the light today. I'm gonna leave this big R for Robert. That is the name of my son. That is all different. See that all the possibilities in the world. You guys can have many different combinations. And I am very excited to see guys what you guys coming and doing. If you want to, you can just come to my Facebook or send to Maria in a picture and I can see it. You can use print paper and I don't know, cut around and do different decorations with this. So the possibility is endless. Just go find some papers, some glue, a scissor, a ruler, and a pencil, all that you need. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday and have a lot of fun home with your friends. And that, I hope, guys, everybody could hear. Yes, Katie, we can repurpose our old holiday cards and we can do, you know, I found most of those, okay, everything here, I found a dollar store. I think except the 12 by 12 card that I found on my, I found my cupboard. But I think I have bought it Joanne, if I'm not wrong. But you can also use any other kind of card stock. It's just a matter of adjusting for the shape you already have, okay? Those little squares, half square triangles do amazing stuff on paper and on, I'll say fabric as well. You can create amazing things. So every single piece here, they can be turned into a quilt if you want it. So I like to sometimes first try the shape or the picture of the quilt in a paper. And then if I really like it, I just go and cut the fabric. So I hope you guys have an amazing time on the holiday and have fun, everybody. That was our very long redo live of the day. Let me see. My kids start to yell and my mom start, what is happening now? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm just translating what's going on in my house. See you later, alligators. Bye, guys. Bye, Katie. Bye, Olivia. Arthur, it was nice to be here with you guys. See you. How do I finish this? Oh, just click end. Bye-bye.